Your brain is the most powerful machine in the world, but most people never learn how to upgrade it. Today, I'm going to show you how to improve your brain using real science, how to access books for free, how to listen to any book on your mobile, and which books can transform your mind forever. Brain science, or neuroscience, is simply the study of how your brain learns, remembers, focuses, and makes decisions. Most people think the brain is fixed, but it's not. It changes every single day. Every thought, every habit, every piece of information you consume rewires your brain. Your brain has a superpower called This means your brain can grow, adapt, and reorganize itself at any age. When you learn something new, your brain creates new connections. When you repeat something, those connections become stronger. This is how you upgrade your mind. Most people never unlock their brain's potential because they feed it distraction instead of knowledge. Endless scrolling, negative content, and mental overload weaken your focus. But when you feed your brain the right information, it becomes sharper, faster, and more creative. Reading is one of the most powerful ways to strengthen your brain. It improves memory, focus, vocabulary, and emotional intelligence. Even 10 minutes a day can make a huge difference. Your brain loves patterns, stories, and new ideas, and books give you all three. If you don't have time to sit and read, listening to books is just as effective. Audiobooks activate the same parts of the brain responsible for imagination and comprehension. You can learn while walking, cooking, cleaning, or traveling. No excuses. Your brain can grow anywhere. You don't need money to learn. Google Books offers thousands of free previews and public domain books. Project Gutenberg gives you over 70,000 free books. LibriVox offers free audiobooks read by volunteers. And your local library app gives you free access to modern books. Just type the name of any book into Google Books. Many classic books are fully free. Others offer long previews that cover the most important chapters. This is perfect for learning quickly without spending money. Apps like BorrowBox, Libby, and Hoopla connect to your local library. You can borrow ebooks and audiobooks for free, just like borrowing a physical book. This is one of the most underrated tools for brain growth. YouTube has thousands of free audiobooks, book summaries, and lectures. Instead of watching random content, you can turn YouTube into your personal university. Your brain becomes what you feed it, so feed it wisely. Your phone can read PDFs, articles, and documents aloud. This means any book you download legally can become an audiobook instantly. This is perfect for multitasking and learning on the go. Your brain grows when you challenge it. Learning a new skill like a language, instrument, or software forces your brain to build new pathways. This keeps your mind young, flexible, and sharp. Your brain can't focus if it's constantly overstimulated. Reduce unnecessary notifications. Limit mindless scrolling. Replace 30 minutes of social media with 30 minutes of learning. This one change can transform your mental clarity. Your brain cleans itself while you sleep. It removes toxins, repairs cells, and stores memories. Poor sleep weakens focus, decision-making, and emotional control. If you want a stronger brain, protect your sleep. Exercise increases blood flow to the brain and releases chemicals that improve mood and memory. Even a 10-minute walk can boost creativity and problem solving. Your brain loves movement. Your brain becomes stronger when you practice deep focus. Use the Pomodoro technique, 25 minutes of focus, 5 minutes of rest. This trains your brain to concentrate longer and work smarter. Books like Atomic Habits, Limitless, The Brain That Changes Itself, Deep Work, and Mindset teach you how to rewire your brain, build better habits, and unlock your mental potential. These books are life-changing because they teach you how your mind truly works. When you listen to powerful ideas every day, your brain starts to think differently. You become more confident, more focused, and more disciplined. You start making better decisions. You start believing in yourself. This is how transformation begins. Your thoughts shape your brain. If you constantly tell yourself you can't do something, your brain believes it. But if you feed your mind positive, powerful, and educational content, your brain becomes stronger. You become stronger. Your brain is your greatest asset. Protect it. Train it. Feed it. Knowledge. Even 10 minutes a day can change your life. Start today. Read something. Listen to something. Learn something. Your future self will thank you for the investment you make in your mind right now. Repetition is one of the strongest forces in brain science. Every time you repeat a thought or action, your brain strengthens the neural pathway behind it. This is why habits become automatic. If you repeat negative thoughts, your brain becomes wired for negativity. But if you repeat learning, reading, and positive routines, your brain becomes wired for growth. Consistency is more important than intensity. Even small daily habits create massive long-term change. Your surroundings influence your brain more than you realize. The people you talk to, the content you consume, the conversations you have, all of these shape your thinking patterns. If you surround yourself with negativity, your brain becomes defensive and stressed. But if you surround yourself with knowledge, inspiration, and calm environments, your brain becomes more creative and resilient. Protect your mental environment the same way you protect your home. Curiosity is fuel for the brain. When you ask questions, explore new ideas, or learn something unfamiliar, your brain releases dopamine, the chemical of motivation and reward. This is why learning feels exciting when you approach it with curiosity. Instead of saying, I don't know, start saying, let me explore this. Curiosity keeps your brain young, flexible, and open to new possibilities. Chronic stress weakens memory, reduces focus, and even shrinks parts of the brain responsible for learning. But calmness does the opposite. When you breathe deeply, meditate, or take mindful breaks, your brain enters a state where it can grow, repair, and learn faster. You don't need long meditation sessions. Even 2 minutes of slow breathing can reset your brain chemistry. Doing the same thing every day puts your brain on autopilot, but when you introduce novelty, a new route, a new hobby, a new book, your brain wakes up. Novelty activates the hippocampus, the part of the brain responsible for memory and learning. This is why travel feels refreshing and why learning new skills boosts confidence. Add small doses of novelty to your routine to keep your brain sharp. One of the most powerful ways to strengthen your brain is to teach what you learn. When you explain something to someone else, your brain organizes the information more clearly. This is called the protegia effect. Even if you don't have someone to teach, you can talk out loud, write notes, or create content, just like you do with your videos. Teaching transforms knowledge into mastery. When you set a clear goal, your brain activates the reticular activating system, the filter that helps you notice opportunities, ideas, and information related to your goal. This is why vision boards, journaling, and planning are so powerful. They train your brain to focus on what matters. Without goals, your brain drifts. With goals, your brain becomes a laser. Growth doesn't happen while you're working, it happens while you're resting. When you take breaks, your brain processes information, connects ideas, and strengthens memory. This is why you often get your best ideas in the shower or while walking. Rest is not laziness. It's part of the learning process. Give your brain space to breathe. The way you speak to yourself shapes your brain's wiring. If you constantly say, "I can't," your brain stops trying. But if you say, "I'm learning," your brain opens up. Positive self-talk isn't about pretending everything is perfect. It's about giving your brain permission to grow. Replace self-criticism with self-coaching and watch your confidence transform everything in your life, your career, relationships, creativity, confidence. Depends on the quality of your mind. When you invest in your brain through reading, learning, listening, and self-improvement, every area of your life improves. You don't need money to upgrade your brain. You just need intention, curiosity, and consistency. Start today, and your future self will be unrecognizable.